Well, we're living in a crucial time, and now is the time for us to pray, be safe, be careful, watch where we go, when we go, and what's happening while we're going. What else can I say? Each one of you means so much to me, to my grandchildren and my children. It has been a pleasure seeing you grow up. The best thing that ever happened to me were all of you. I love you. I've loved watching you, and if I had it to do all over again, I'd do it, but with some differences. Love you guys. To my great-grandchildren, listen to your parents, be good, and remember that Gigi loves you. Not too much to say. Okay. I wish I could see all of you. But maybe after the pandemic, we'll all get together and have a big celebration. Celebrate everybody's birthday at one time. For some reason, I'm not comfortable. Okay. Anything else you want me to say? No. I'm putting my mask on. I want all of you to remember, wear your mask and keep your distances from people. That's the only way you're going to make it, and try to stay out of anyone's face. Eat right. Eat your vegetables. Eat a full balanced meal. You have to have vegetables, a starch, protein, calcium, but eat and eat well. Okay? And always treat people the way you want to be treated. Be nice. Don't be selfish. That's to all you little grandkids and great-grands. Okay? All right, this is for you guys. I thought when I came to California, really, I thought everybody was raised like I was raised. You know, the other day I came out here, the other morning when I opened up the draperies, it was a black and white cat getting ready to get over in there. And I asked him, "What are you doing? Get out of there. You better not." And he looked at me. I told him, "You better not get in there." And he ran away. I don't know what he was getting in there for, whether he was going to do his business or what. You can go into business now for yourself. It's just having the idea of settling down and doing it, baby. Life is short, and we have to make decisions.
Uncle Weldon said that when you guys lived in the desert, that you would, whenever there was a big storm, that you would take out the Bible or sit around in a circle together, or...
That wasn't just in a big circle in a storm or anything. We had
powwows.
A powwow.
The powwows, yes.
Every Thursday we had a powwow.
Every Thursday, a powwow. You sat in a circle. A lot of
people say, we didn't sit in no circle.
No?
No. You sat around on the couches and in a chair.
Yes.
And each child had to open with a prayer.
Oh.
Every week a different child opened the meeting up with a prayer. And they had to read a scripture from the Bible. When my kids got 8 years old, they got their own Bibles. I knew they could read then. My mother, my father were entrepreneurs. He had the cafe, the theater, and I don't know about the juke joint, but they say he had one.
What about great-grandmother? She had her beauty salon? Your mother?
Mm-hmm. And two of her sisters became beauticians. Self every day. Every day I studied the Bible, but I don't know, different interpretations and all, because I still go along with the King James Version. And these people have written the Bible, and God said you don't change any words in the Bible. And people have their different definitions, interpretations of it. I'm reading from the New Word of Life, and I'm reading from the New Vision, whatever. I don't go for that. The King James Version people, oh, that's death, thou, thus. So what? If you got any sense, you know what it means.
So, who gave you the idea to have a powwow?
Me, myself, and I.
Okay.
Because I was determined my children weren't going to be raised looking like and doing like people in my neighborhood.
Now, my mom said after the powwow,
they got a spanking
yes.
if they did something wrong.
Yeah.
Did she tell you I also told them they could whip me?
What?
I said, if you think I did something wrong, I deserve a whipping. You can come and whip me.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm. I gave them the opportunity to tell me what they thought I did wrong.
Oh.
It wasn't just about them.
Right. Wow.
Being a parent to me is different. A lot of people, I'll tell you a good example. If I say, Larry, bring me a glass of water, please. Have you ever noticed that about me?
Yes.
And then I say, thank you.
Yes.
You know what people told me?
What's that?
Why you begging your children? I'm not begging my children. I'm treating my children like I want them to treat me.
Setting the example, demonstrating for them.
Sasha and Lola's granddaddy asked me, how did you get them to say please and thank you? I said, first of all, I say please and thank you.
Yes.
And I tell them when they say it, they still say it. You guys say it. Now, I got some kids, my very own kids, they won't say please and thank you to their kids. They won't say please and thank you to you.
It's a beautiful sunny day in Los Angeles, and I'm with my grandmother, Mrs. Florence Delores Scott Griffith.
I told you about putting my name. I don't do that. Who you
So-
sending that to?
So grandma says she doesn't want me to film her, and she doesn't, so I have agreed not to film her, but I'm going to record her responses.
Oh, you're not in. It's the way that you carry yourself that it doesn't. My mom and daddy was respected by every white person in Henderson, North Carolina. My whole family. We could go downtown shopping, and everybody knew who they were. They were Robert Scott and Gertrude Scott's children. And if we did anything wrong, the white people called mother and daddy just like the black ones did. I'm going to tell you, you know my cousin Raymond?
Yes.
He was born and raised in New York. But he came home when, I think he was 7 and I was 5, I think. Anyway, we grew up like this.
Yes.
Like we were sisters and brothers.
Yes.
Well, we went to school together. His mother died, so he stayed in Henderson. But we could have caused a riot right there in Henderson if they didn't know us.
Oh.
Because they had 4 or 5 white drugstores on Main Street. We only had one black drugstore. I don't know why we got out of church. My dad had bought me a camera, and I went to People's Drugstore. That was the first one on the corner of Montgomery Street and Main Street. Stood at the counter at the front of the store.
Yes.
And came up there. Well, you know, you're not supposed to be up here. You go to the back of the store.
Wow.
I didn't come in here to go to the back of the store. I came in here to buy some films, but since you're going to be like that, I don't want to buy nothing. And we walked out.
Wow.
So then we went down to Parker's drugstore. Sat in the red booth. You know you're not supposed to sit in the red booth. You can't be served there.
Wow.
Oh, we didn't want anything anyway. Then we went to Woodard's drugstore.
Wait, this is all in the same day?
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute. You guys were really trying to incite a riot.
No, we weren't trying. We just, I don't know, just stupid.
Oh.
You know. So then we went to Woodard's and we're going to read the magazines and all. You're not supposed to. If you're going to buy a magazine, just buy it.
Yes.
You don't read it and sit down and read it. But anyway.
Well, that's always
we
been...
went on down to the black drugstore.
Yes.
And then Mr. What was that man's name? Oh, God, I can see him right now. Douglas.
Yes.
Gonna tell us. If you want a magazine, because we were sitting there reading the magazines. If you want to read the magazines, you buy it. Sound just like the old white man. So we sat there and ate our ice cream and all. Then the other kids started coming in. But when we got back to my house, my mother says, "What happened today? What happened what? What happened at People's Drugstore?" Ain't nothing happened at People's Drugstore.
Oh.
They knew.
Yes.
So they just called up and told on us.
Wow.
Yeah. We appreciate it, and we're glad to see you all. And at this special time, we're going to rejoice and be happy as one big happy family. Amen. We're going to eat, drink, and be happy. All right. All right. Enjoy yourselves, and thank you so much for coming out.